Everybody in the box for Athlone. Sent to the far post. Hoffman rises highest, and it's high and wide. Wexford, fair to say, big. Here's Schlingerman. Slightly hairy moment, but I think he knew what he was doing. Schlingerman out right. Nice flick on there for Kirk Spurn to run onto. Low ball across. It has come to Shane Barnes, and somehow misses the target. But a great chance opened up there. Quick passing by Crusoe. Low ball played forward to Barnes. Blocked away again for a throw for Athlone. Athlone picking up the pace in possession. Here's Friel. Would love to take it on the run up that right side, but chips over the top instead for Barnes. It comes down to Wickstead. Cross to Kurt Spurn, and it's saved by Jimmy Corcoran. And again, Athlone are finding openings in his Wexford defence. I didn't really go up, but throwing is the decision. Switch to Aidan Friel in a nice area. Wickstead available at right and does go for Wickstead. Cross looking for Byrne. He did pick out Byrne, and again Wexford. They shouldn't be giving away these chances. Athlone are finding to Athlone once again. Cian Kelly had to be the right header back, just about was. Corcoran out left to Fox. Fox cuts deep inside to Doherty. Now you see the bodies forward for Wexford is a big improvement. It comes down to Robinson. Will take on the shot on his weaker left foot, and that one goes harmlessly high and wide. But that is much better from Wexford. Tries to drop one into the channel there for Fitzsimons to attack. Here's Carroll coming in support now and gets a great boot to it and finds Fitzsimons. And here go Wexford again. Low ball play to Moylan. It's exactly where he wants to be. Comes to Moylan onto his right foot for the shot, and oh, just wide. It's still in, and we're into the back of the net, and we have our opening goal, and it's Kyle. Here's Crowley. Carl Fitzsimons off balance, had to just send it back to Crowley. He'll send it right back into the mix. Had to be tipped over by Schlingerman. And it's another corner again. That was a great effort by Crowley. Final playoff spot between a number of clubs, I think. I'll come back to that in just a moment. Jack Doherty's going to send in an in-swinger to the far post. And it's off Paul Cleary and away. So yeah, for my money, just my 2 cents. And I think this is a very important one for Athlone today. But I mean, there's results all around the League of Ireland today. Again, would love to get some tweets in. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed Kyle Robinson's 4th of the season to put Wexford a goal up, or if you didn't enjoy it one bit because you're an Athlone fan, would love to hear from you. Fire in a tweet at Wexford FC. I'll be monitoring that today. James Duna cuts inside. Low shot to the near post, but well wide. Didn't trouble Jimmy Corcoran. So as a result, carrying on for another 8 minutes here before we take our break for half time. And again, I want to say huge thanks to today's match sponsor, Premier Business Solutions. Moylan through to Robinson. He stayed on side, flag is down and takes on the shot and wide. But there you go, Moylan and Robinson linking up once again. His position where Paul Fox is finding a lot of space there. As well as that, just look, Jack Moylan's having a fantastic game. Corner in for Athlone. It's a long way from goal, and it's well high and wide on that occasion. But yeah, Jack Moylan is a very complete byline. Wexford take a place in the box. Comes to Moylan, and he's been felled in the box, and it's a penalty for Wexford. And there you go, Jack Moylan and Jack Doherty linking up. This is the penalty kick here. Jack Doherty faced up by Schlingerman. Doherty into the back of the net, and that's 2-0 for Wexford, and it's Jack Doherty with his first goal of the season. I believe that's his 10th for Wexford too, and that one's into the path of Dylan Hand to clean up. But Wexford, the blood is up, and their tails are up, and the confidence is high. I think they're really enjoying their football today. It comes to Friel, and there's Paul Fox steaming in, and he wins it back in a great area. Jack Doherty is in space in the box. Oh, it just takes a deflection out of the path of Doherty. It'll come back to Crowley. Good pass there to Robinson to take on the shot, and does just go wide. It's a double change being lined up for Athlone. Meanwhile, on the sideline, David Brooks and new signing Gary Cummer. Corcoran hits it long. Off the head of Hoffman, it comes down to Fitzsimons, who's touched it nicely into space. Comes to Robinson now, and Crowley. Fox is going on the overlap. Cross in by Fox. It has come down to Moylan, and that shot just goes narrowly over. And he's getting an applause of appreciation, and very, very soon. Can absolutely blast that one out. They want to get this game back underway very, very quickly. Corner. Hoffman rised highest and got a good head to it. It does go wide, and that was good enough for Wexford. There you see Aidan Friel. Friel sends it out left to Brooks. Jack Doherty's going to look to make life difficult for him. Does get a good first time pass there to Derek Daly. Blocked down by Fitzsimons, and that's a good decisive header, and now that'll release Derek Daly to go on the run. Just playing it behind everyone. It did come to Curtis Byrne, but the shot was very, very difficult. Played in from that angle. Schlingerman out to Dylan Hand. Great energy there from Jack Doherty as the game wears on. That one will slip through to Shane Barnes, and it's straight to the foot of Jimmy Corcoran. There's big appeals from the Athlone dugout again, but I don't think the referee's going to be interested. Comes loose to Crowley, and again Wexford will go on the attack. Moylan, again, he's got too much space. You need to close him down. Moylan out left to Doherty, and oh, it's going to be cleared off the line. It's still there. Schlingerman rises highest and gathers, but Athlone, a word, Dan McKenna needs to get a lot closer to Jack Moylan in these situations. Into the final half hour here at Ferry Carrig. Wexford will be taking their first home win in quite some time. The impression of Ian Ryan is really being felt since Wexford side. That's a great long ball. It'll come to Shane Barnes. It's off the post and away. Did Corcoran get a touch on that? We'll get a second look at that in just a moment. It's Athlone still in the attack for now. Wickstead through for Daly again, and that's into the back of the net. That's Barnes. You have a goal for Athlone. It's 2-1, and it's Shane Barnes as Athlone started to open up some cracks over on Wexford's right back side. Again, we're just over the hour mark. It's an important time now for Wexford. Corcoran hits along Wexford's Brooks and Daly wing, the Athlone left side. I suspect that's where Dobbin is about to come in. The free kick will be taken first. McKenna finds Wickstead. Cross comes off the back of Crowley. Here's Daly to Wickstead. Crowley trying to shut things down over there. Cross comes in, comes down very dangerously in the box. Corcoran came out well to block. Dylan Hand switches it into the middle. Manahan shows good strength and intent there, but it does come back to Comerford. And now to Wickstead. Wickstead to Daly, and back to Wickstead once again. Comerford on the run through the middle. Shot blasts across goal. It creeps the side of the far. Big hand on the jersey there of Jack Moylan. Moylan turns well. Completely shrugged it off. Robinson Crowley was a difficult one for him to get under control, but Athlone will get it back and they'll go on the attack quickly. It's to Curtis Byrne. Switched all the way left for Daly. Goes on the run, puts the head down and goes for Dobbin. Shot to the near post, saved by Corcoran. Still back with Daly. Wickstead. Carroll up the line to Moylan. Nice touch again by Moylan. We'll keep it in the right area for Wexford. Crossed in for Robinson. Will open up now for Crowley and comes down to Robinson again. Important save, and on the third time it's Wexford who lead. Robinson finds his second of the game, and that's made life very, very difficult again for Athlone. Yes. Kyle Robinson, number 2 of the game, number 5 of the season. Let's get a second look at that. It came down to Crowley first, important block. Robinson forced a save from Stringerman, but he was aware enough to get on the finish, the important one, and that's Wexford who lead now by 3-1. Changes now for Wexford. Jack Moylan is making way. I think it was a magnificent performance by both of those players coming off. Jack Doherty was in the wars today. He'd probably be happy not to get another knock. And just what a game from Moylan. Corner into a free kick into a dangerous area. It just didn't really fall to anyone, and that's a swing and a miss from Fitzgerald and Corcoran, and it's Athlone who now pull one back once again. That's completely needless there by Wexford. They won't be one bit pleased with themselves giving away that, just as it looked to be very, very secure for Wexford. Athlone have once again pulled back within one. At me if you want, but Jack Moylan, for me, already player of the match, looking absolutely superb. What a game we have on our hands though. Crowley to Paul Fox. Oh, what feet there, what feet by Paul Fox. Crowley will send a cross in. It'll come to Robinson for his hat trick. Kyle Robinson. Wow, oh wow. We have been getting a few more goals around Ferrycarrick Park since Ian Ryan came in. And there you go again. Kyle Robinson is... the feat from Paul Fox was absolutely incredible to Conor Crowley. What a cross put on a plate for Kyle Robinson. Made no mistake with the finish. What a game. What a set of goals from Kyle Robinson. All of them 3 crackers. Absolutely fantastic for the Wexford fans who have had a lean few years, and this will be joined by a guest, Scott Gaynor. Headed down nicely there by Kyle Robinson. It just came into the back of Harry Groom, but he still might get a chance out of this nonetheless, and indeed he does. Conor Crowley's going in the overlap. Groom is cutting inside though. Cross is much too heavy. That'll go well wide, but still gets an applause there from the hard work of Harry Groom. To a tricky one to call, and linesman indicates it's an Athlone throw. Carroll. Headed down there by Dylan Hand. Switch left. Chipped into the box, looking for Barnes. Barnes gets ahead to it, and it's into the back of the net. It's 4-3. Goals aplenty. And I think one of the lessons we're going to be taking away from this game, no matter what happens, is Wexford still need to tidy up at the back somewhat. That wasn't a goal that Wexford want to concede at all. Barnes once again pulling one back from Athlone. With just a couple of minutes left on the clock, it's 4-3. And it's Athlone in the Athlone throw, and just the way things are, a goal could come from absolutely anywhere. Sent into the box once again. Fox rises this time and can get it clear. It'll come down to Dylan Hand. Fitzgerald gets a touch on it, but Wexford can't keep it. It comes to Shane Barnes once again. He's on a hat-trick too, don't forget. It'll be sent right, kept in play. Dylan Hand shows good strength there against Crowley. Curtis Byrne, long way from goal, will touch it down to Daly. Save by Corcoran. Still with Athlone. Shot from Wickstead. It'll just roll through to James Carroll. Wexford need to push out. Comerford into half of normal time plus whatever is added on. Barnes, his cross in is blocked, but it'll still come back for a chance here. Takes a heavy deflection, and it's level. It's 4-4, and it's Wickstead who rose at the far post.